Hello, everyone. Good morning, or good evening, good night, wherever you may be. My name is Whitney, also known as Wisdom Wit. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about what goes around comes around. And I'm quite sure a lot of us have heard that saying, what goes around comes around. And a lot of us have even probably seen things come to pass or things play out surrounding that quote. Well, I'm here to tell you that what goes around comes around certainly is true, and it certainly does happen. You know, a lot of us have been through trials and tribulations, have been in experiences where we were mistreated, abused, we were demeaned, we were belittled. People just treated us almost as if we had stupid written across our heads. Well, I'm here to tell you that what goes around comes around. People don't realize that you can't just go around treating people any kind of way. Know that what is done will also come back around. A lot of the times, people think they can mistreat you based on the way you carry yourself, your heart, how kind, how generous you are. But what they don't realize is when they mistreat special ones, when they mistreat chosen ones, when they mistreat God's children, they're kind of writing their own ticket, in other words, meaning writing their own ticket to fate, to bad luck, to hard times. A lot of us are really carrying or may have carried for a long time the pain and the trauma that was inflicted on us by other people. Well, I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but trust me and believe me that nothing goes undone, no bad deeds go unpunished. Know that no one will ever get away from how they've treated you, and just know that the tables will eventually turn. Now, a lot of us, even though we've been through hard times, experienced pain, experienced trauma, we are still blessed. And the reason why I say that is because we have a heart of gold, meaning no matter what someone has done to us, we have the capability to forgive, forget, and move on. We will even sometimes act like it never happened. In no matter how severe the circumstance was, we would never want to see pain or trauma inflicted on those that have done us wrong. So it is certainly a blessing to be like that. It takes a lot of heart, it takes a lot of courage, and most importantly, it takes a special type of person to forgive and not want to get any revenge or see any wrong done to the people that have done us wrong. So that is a blessing within itself, and know that if you have a heart of gold like that, you will forever be blessed. You will forever experience the hands of God. You will forever have God's favor over you and your life. You will be prosperous and you will be very abundant. Know that God says vengeance is His. Sometimes, depending on how severe the circumstance was, we could have even gotten to a place where mentally we wanted revenge. Emotionally, we wanted revenge. We wanted to see something happen to that person because of how much pain we were experiencing. But down the road, as you grow and as God really works on you, works within you, and you actually work on healing, you realize that revenge is just a waste of time. You know that the most important thing is healing yourself so you can move on. You know, in my journey throughout the course of my life, I've realized that carrying the hurt and the pain does not only affect it. I mean, carrying the hurt and the pain and seeking revenge, trying to get back at the person that has done me wrong, done you wrong. It's a waste of time, and we get to a point where we realize that all of that we're carrying, all the weight on our shoulders, it's only affecting us. It's affecting our well-being. It's affecting our mental health, our emotional health, and everything. It really impacts us. It really affects our lives. So it's best to just let go and let God, and work on healing, work on becoming a better version of yourself, and work on who it is that God has destined for you to be. But know that the tables do turn, and what goes around certainly comes back around. From personal experience, just based on the situations that I've been through, I've been able to see the true hands of God. I've been able to see the true meaning of the tables turn, and what goes around certainly does come back around. A lot of the people that do us wrong, they don't realize that it could be one day where they need us. Um, and it's just a sad situation because people really just treat you any kind of way, do you any kind of way, and say anything to you, not realizing that there may be one day where the same person that they're mistreating is the same person they may need a helping hand from. Now, a lot of the times we are, like I say, we're God sent because we will help those that have impacted and inflicted us. But it comes to a certain point where you have to realize that you have to put yourself first. You have to pour into your own cup and know that God will not punish you. You're not being selfish by focusing on you only. You've done enough. Majority of the times, a lot of us have done enough. We've helped enough. We've been over backwards enough. So there's no such thing as being selfish. God knows your heart. God knows your motives. And God knows that your intentions are pure. So put you first. That's most important. But I just really want to come on and just let someone know that what goes around comes back around. No one will ever get away for how they treated you. I am so sorry that you may be carrying hurt. You may be carrying the pain and the trauma, because I personally know how it feels. And, with the healing journey, it doesn't happen overnight, and it really does take time. Sometimes it may feel like sometimes it may feel like you're not making any progress. And there may be times where you can actually look around, see the change in you, see the change in your mentality, and see the change in your actions. So I want this message to be a blessing to someone, and I'm certainly hoping that it crossed paths with the person that may need to hear this. Know that God always has your back in everything. A lot of the times we have to go through certain trials in life to get the true lesson out of it. So we know how to move forward. We know what to look for. But just know that you're not being punished. Know that you don't deserve it. And you shouldn't put up with any mistreatment from anyone, because you yourself know that you wouldn't do anyone that way. So I really hope this is a word of encouragement for someone to possibly start your healing journey. Focus on letting go. Focus on being the best version of yourself, as well as growing within yourself. So I certainly love you all. And like I say, just speaking from personal experience, what goes around certainly does come back around, and the tables do turn. So just be careful how you treat people. Know that what's done will come back. Whatever you put out, you will get back. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Whitney, also known as Wisdom Wit. If you enjoyed this content or found my message to be helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up button and let me know what you've experienced when it comes to the tables turning, or what goes around comes around. And we can possibly all become a family in the comments and just help one another out. And just let each other know what we've been through and what helps us to move forward. So thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day.